Welcome to today's deep dive, everyone. So imagine you are, hyperventilating on your floor.
As you do.
Right, as you do. You're completely focused on blowing off CO2, getting ready to plunge into 39-degree water, and then you just totally ruin your zen.
Because you have to fumble with like 3 different phone apps and timers with freezing wet hands.
Exactly. It is a nightmare. So today, we're looking at how one specific app is changing that entire experience for you. We've pulled developer logs, biometric specs, and direct user reviews to figure out how this works.
Yeah, and if you're practicing the Wim Hof method or, well, any contrast therapy, really, this is for you. We are talking about the Breath and Plunge PRO plus sauna app for Garmin devices.
Which basically turns your watch into a continuous, real-time physiological guide. And, moving seamlessly from breath work to the ice bath and then the sauna, that is kind of the holy grail, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when you're deliberately alkalizing your body, literally shifting your blood pH by exhaling heavy amounts of carbon dioxide.
During those deep breathing rounds, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Your nervous system enters this highly specific state. So any interruption, like scrambling for your phone to hit a lap timer.
It just yanks you right out of that state.
Dead.
Which defeats the whole purpose of the protocol.
Exactly. You want to stay completely immersed in that physical sensation.
So looking at the user feedback we pulled, there was a reviewer named Tadas who specifically praised this app because, quote, everything is in one place.
Yeah, that is huge. It solves that friction by operating entirely on your wrist. It's just a unified guide through all 3 extremes.
But, okay, since you are tracking continuous biometric shifts across that whole cycle, the data output has to get pretty overwhelming, right?
Well, yeah, and that's actually why the developers just completely overhauled how the watch digests and displays the information. This was in their latest PRO version 0.32 update.
Wait, let me stop you there for a second. I get why capturing the data is cool, but does seeing a compact summary screen really change your physical practice?
What do you mean?
Well, like if I'm shivering in an ice bath or sweating to death in a sauna, I'm just trying to survive the minute. I'm not staring at a spreadsheet on my wrist.
Right. Well, you aren't staring at it in the water, sure. But viewing that immediate summary of your breathing rounds changes how you approach the very next stressor.
Oh, like the cold plunge.
Exactly. Because your retention times and your heart rate recovery across multiple rounds.
They aren't just random numbers.
No, they actually reveal your vagal tone and show how well your nervous system is adapting to the stress.
Wow.
And the redesigned interface lets you see that data for up to 6 rounds simultaneously, just at a single glance.
Oh, I see. So you instantly see the pattern of your cardiovascular adaptation without having to scroll around with wet fingers.
Yeah, exactly. You can spot immediately if your retention times are extending or maybe your heart rate just isn't settling down.
And then you can just adjust your physical effort right there in the moment. Okay, that makes total sense.
And honestly, the technical execution behind this is staggering. I mean, they packed this entire biometric processing engine into a file that is only 49 kilobytes.
Wait, really? 49 kilobytes?
Yeah, it's tiny.
To put that in perspective for you listening, 49 kilobytes is smaller than a single low-resolution photo on your phone.
Right.
Yet it is processing real-time cardiovascular adaptation, and it's mapping UI elements so they don't overlap on those high-res AMOLED screens.
And optimizing battery performance, too, so your watch doesn't just die mid-plunge.
Crucial. Nobody wants their watch dying in the ice.
No, definitely not. And they even added global language support in this update to expand the community.
Which explains why users like Antlers are leaving reviews highlighting how accurate and reliable the tracker is across the board now.
Yeah, it really makes a difference. Knowledge of your own body is most valuable when you can actually apply it in the moment.
Right. So for those of you exploring contrast therapy or these intense breathing methods, having a unified tracker genuinely refines your routines.
It keeps you focused internally on your body rather than externally on your devices. Removing those digital barriers during such extreme physiological shifts just allows for a much deeper practice.
Totally. So, leaving you with this thought today. If a tiny 49 kilobyte watch app can now seamlessly map our internal biology through the extreme external stressors of freezing water and boiling rooms, what invisible physical limit will wearable tech help us push past next?